Hello, library listeners. It's me again. Just coming in to do another shameless self-promotion. It's out now. The show. If you are a fan of our silly antics here on the library, and you want to hear us talk about some horror movies and have a great time, then swing on by to our brand new podcast, Room 237, brought to you by JumperScape Audio. A best-in-class podcast for first reactions, reviews of horror films, both old and new, and some wacky opinions, and some thought-out analysis, and plenty of stupidity to go around. Tune in starting now. It's out. It's here. It might be one episode, it might be two. I don't know. On all the platforms you enjoy your podcasts on.
The Halo universe is filled with wonder, mystery, and fascinating discoveries around every corner. With so much to explore, four friends decided it was about time that they booted up their consoles and discussed this universe that has grabbed their attention since childhood. JumperScape Audio kindly welcomes you to join them in the library.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to The Library, the show where we talk about Halo lore. And, we're talking about that today.
Halo.
It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
Halo.
So, Tuesdays are for the boys and therefore
What day is
lore.
it?
What day is it?
It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
Thank you,
It's
Connor.
Tuesday, isn't it? Okay, God, that was terrible. I'm sorry
How are
for
you?
all of our across the pond
We actually have a lot of them, yeah.
folks. I apologize.
They're gonna. It's okay if you don't accept the apology, everybody.
They do it to themselves.
He won't. Whoa.
Oh man. So today is actually going to be pretty entertaining. And by entertaining, I mean absolutely just sad. Because we're talking about the Grunt Rebellion, the Unggoy Rebellion, if you will. It's a sad thing. It actually is. But
they tried.
they did a good job.
Well, because it's called a rebellion and not a revolution. Didn't go good. It didn't go so well for them.
I appreciate that distinction.
The Grunt Revolution. Can you imagine?
That would be awesome. It's basically the Banished almost. But anyway, before we start talking about that topic, giving some typical stuff, first and foremost, we're going to go through the reviews that we've gotten recently because, as we've been saying, it helps out the show a whole lot. 5-star reviews on Spotify get us places that we normally wouldn't be able to go. And on Apple Podcasts, especially, leaving a 5-star review with a thing, like a message, we'll read that message because it's great to hear from you guys. And it also benefits the show. So if that's within your interest, if you got time, it'd be very beneficial to us. And it would be great to hear from you directly in that way. So if you want to support us directly, you can go to patreon.com/JumperScape. That's got a lot of stuff that you can get for yourself there. And it also supports the show, keeps it running, and all of the other stuff that we're doing because James still has his Room 237 show going on every week on Fridays.
Yeah.
And it's going very well so far. So
I'm having a good time.
You should tune in. I'm in one of them. It's a good episode.
I'm in one too, and I definitely recommend tuning in.
He's
I'm
in
also
one.
in one.
But when you're hearing this, those won't be out yet, so you have something to look forward to.
Yes, indeed. And if you want to join the community, that's discord.gg/JumperScape. Lots of conversation happening in there. And our community has almost reached 500 members. So help it grow because the faster we grow, the faster we can get on the discovery page. And that'd be awesome because then that's just the uphill climb from there. So anyway, talking about Unggoy, the rebellion that totally went well. It totally went fine. This was a topic that was suggested to us by a recent response on our Q&As on Spotify. Don't know who it was. Don't remember who it was. I don't even remember what the message content was. I just know that they were like, can you talk about the Grunts and the Unggoy Rebellion? I love that. I love Grunts and something like that. So I'm like, well, no better time than the present.
I will say I have something in common with this man. I do enjoy the Unggoy Rebellion myself. It is a defining moment in history for Halo.
Yes.
In history in general.
Yes, Connor thoroughly researches the 39th age of conflict very frequently.
Yes, the 4 paragraphs of information I frequently visit.
I check up on it once a week just to make sure there's still 4 paragraphs.
I check to make sure that there's an update and to see if there's another rebellion that might happen. You never know.
Oh my gosh.
The world's a crazy place, and Halo is also a crazy place.
Halo's a crazy place. Jeez.
Halo's a crazy place. And I love Halo. He's a cool guy and doesn't afraid of anything.
Oh yeah, Halo guy's pretty cool too.
Halo guy's great. We love that guy. What a great Halo guy, that Halo guy.
Shout out.
What a Halo guy.
What a yep.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
So to kind of start off this topic, it should be noted that everyone hated the grunts.
Except us. Except the fans.
And we were fine, okay. But no, straight up, like the Kigyar, the jackals, it's just they despised these little guys. They were like, you are straight up. You're going to basically what ended up happening, what was causing this problem, because that's the thing. I don't think it's really talked about why the rebellion actually happened. But basically the Unggoy, they repopulate a lot. Like they got kids. Lots of kids.
They speed run it.
They basically do mitosis. Not really, but you know,
Lots of
similar
inbreeding.
speed.
So photosynthesis.
They're f***ing plants.
The Unggoy plantas.
The grunts are plants. No, but
New
it is-
Halo theory. Are the grunts plants?
Well, let's think about this. How
They'd
else
be good
would-
in a salad?
how
Don't they breathe in CO2? I know it's methane.
Well, apparently they taste similar to lobster.
how else really?
Huh?
Yeah.
Who tested
Who?
that?
I don't remember where I heard this.
James is in the back. It's me. I tested it. I tested the Unggoy flesh. It was me.
I prepared an Unggoy.
What the fuck?
Poor Flip Yap.
The same way you prepare lobster, I took the big knife.
Just crack. Oh my god!
you-
You cracked the shell open.
Boiled.
Oh my god!
You still know his final words. Da da dee da do.
Yeah, I made sure he didn't know what was going to happen.
Oh my god! This is taking a very.
He made a
dark
little.
turn. This is taking a.
Don't forget the butter.
I did not. Well, as you can see, a like literally 5'7" alien is a lot of food. So I only ate one claw. The other claw I used for a lobster roll the day after, or a grunt roll, I guess.
dry
Why are you
Say
getting
Healy
so
butter.
utterly detailed about this?
Yeah, you know, a little bit of mayo, some
Ew.
spices.
I just said something gross. I'm glad you guys didn't.
I
do it.
didn't hear it.
You
I
can't
said,
forget.
don't- I said, don't forget the dry aged saying Healy butter.
Oh.
In that case, don't forget the salt.
We all know Connor likes to put salt on obscure things.
Like pancakes.
Like Unggoy.
like Unggoy.
I'd do it. I'd try it.
Yeah, I feel like you have to at some point.
Well, look at their arms. Those look like crustacean arms.
They do kind of.
Does it not make sense that
You know, grunts could probably rock you. Like
Yeah.
they could probably destroy you with just a punch.
you think to yourself, I could 1v1 a grunt. I don't think any of us could.
Give me
Well,
a gun.
I never realized like playing like the games, like when you're Master Chief and you're like, oh, look at all the little grunts running around. And then you see like them get into a fist fight with a Marine, and you're like, oh, the grunts are almost taller than the Marine.
It's even more terrifying how the grunts can melee.
You got to remember that Chief is 7'2".
It's roughly, yeah.
The
Over
grunt-
7 feet. He's tall.
Yeah, if you look at like basketball players, like NBA, compared to like normal people, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, pretty much.
We're grunts. we're grunts to NBA.
Like, can you
players.
imagine him taking his big meaty claw
Ew.
and just clubbing you in the head with it?
What would
Big
happen?
meaty
You die
claw.
What
You
would
probably
happen
just die.
if you put Shaquille O'Neal in the Spartan program?
Ugh.
He's a little old.
No, like at birth.
Bro's 13.
Clearly,
Bro would be 13 feet tall.
Yeah, that'd be sick. That'd be wild. That's just the didact.
Shaq's like, I gave the bomb back to him.
I give the bomb back to
I need a weapon. I need a weapon. Cortana, please help.
Oh my god.
Where's the warthog?
Now we just need Shaquille O'Neal dubbing over Halo 2 cutscene.
That's why we have AI.
You got that. You know how you see that one clip of him staring at a gorilla?
Yes.
Do that, but put a Marine with a sniper rifle right there.
Can you imagine Halo 4's ending, but with Shaq?
She told me that once about being a machine.
We were supposed to protect each other.
We were supposed to protect each other. It probably... Huh?
I'm taking the fight back to them.
I wonder if it would sound just like when they had basketball players come in and voice 2K characters.
Oh my god! I mean, here's the thing: they still do, but it's gotten a hell of a lot better. If you want to look at some really bad ones, go from anywhere from 2K13 to 2K16. It is absolutely abysmal.
It's literally just like some poor guy way too close to the microphone. He's just like, you gotta trust your teammates. It sounds like popcorn reading.
The worst one, the most notorious voice acting job in 2K is Dion Waiters in 2K15.
That's my favorite.
It is the worst.
It's so good.
It is terrible. The lip syncing is terrible. Like his eyes don't move. There's no emotion on his face. And like
that's why you gotta go talk to coach. That's when you go to coach and you touch with your teammates, and that's how you become a good player.
That's pretty much how
terrible.
it goes. Have you ever seen any of these, Austin?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
dude, totally.
I've not seen any of the 2K bad.
Dude,
My favorite
Anything.
2K voice acting moment is when they couldn't get John Cena to voice himself in a WWE 2K, and just John Cena walks up and it's just not him. It's just some other guy's like, and that's why at WrestleMania. Like, it's like,
well, we could probably show you a whole lot more clips after the show is over, or Shane can show you right now, currently.
just listen. You gotta listen.
Yeah, we'll talk about this stuff while you're doing that, Connor. So the jackals, they hated the grunts a lot because the grunts were populating like crazy. And so the jackals, they were getting relocated, which is a bad thing because the grunts needed more room to live. And so the jackals get relocated, their homes, their nests, everything got relocated. And that was causing a problem because now all of a sudden, the jackal babies are dying. They aren't getting the proper care that they need. And so they're just straight up just passing away.
I just saw the clip.
Good.
Where did the budget go?
Oh, you missed the best one.
You could ask that question about a lot of 2K products.
Listen.
somewhere.
But then they decide to get some revenge. The Kig Yard gets some revenge. And James, what quirky thing did some of the Kig Yard shipmasters do?
They may or may not have attempted to sterilize the entire population by poisoning their food supply.
Wow, that's small actions, man. They cause a lot of
based.
And I love in the Halo 2 terminal. I don't know if this is like Mandela effect, but I'm pretty sure there's a shot of two like Kigyar ruffians just like pouring something into something.
No, I think they actually show that. I would have to check the terminals again, but I can do that while I'm talking. But no, the wildest thing about that whole situation, the grunts were actually civil about it at first, like very civil. They were like, "Yo, they are straight up trying to prevent us from repopulating, like reproducing entirely. I know you understand that. I know you understand how hard it is to reproduce. So I'm gonna need you guys to do something about these jackals." And
I'm assuming that's them going to the prophets about that.
they went to a specific one. It wasn't a prophet. It was a minister of concert.
As is, I mean, here's the reality of it is, they probably didn't give two shits about like their well-being. It was like, oh, we need more cannon fodder. So yeah, we're going to try to do something about it.
Well, yeah, the minister of concert basically did nothing. He was just kind of like,
I don't care.
wow, this is complete bollocks to me, bro.
The Halo Dubs voice acting is it's too ruined. It's ruined it.
It's ruined the prophets because I just picture them all as talking
totally
like that.
Uncool, bro.
Maybe you should have thought about that before you were so annoying, Unggoy. Maybe they wouldn't have poisoned you then.
No, the bank is closed.
And so that
And maybe you will teach me the ways of bowel control.
Oh my god.
And so
We need to do a Halo Dubs episode. Or just talk.
honestly, I'm down.
I
by
feel
this
like
point.
it would just be 40 minutes of us quoting it.
Who cares?
The whole thing is like 40 minutes.
It'd be great. People would love it. It would go great.
Whack-a-mole. How about catch a?
What if we did an episode where we tried to do Halo dubs, but tried to take it super seriously, like it was an actual lore?
That'd be hilarious.
Oh my god! Like, oh my god! Feel
So
free to
Miranda
cut this.
Keys was very upset about her farm on Facebook on Farmville.
No, hear me out. Hear me out. Connor, you've seen Halo dubs, right?
He has. We had to have shown it to you.
No way.
Have I?
Dude. We're gonna have to check after this. We're gonna check.
We're gonna have to look.
Unggoy. So yeah, the minister of concert didn't care.
Sounds like he can put on a good show.
Or maybe a concert of worlds.
Alongside the concert of world.
What a fucking knee slapper.
With the arms up in the air. We're still waiting for that.
Like he's holding the world. Okay.
Yes. The minister of concert, though, straight up, he did not care. He was just like,
Tough shit.
this is tough. That's that. I feel for you. I will make sure that they're punished. And so the jackals weren't imprisoned. They weren't punished basically at all. They were immediately brought back to service. And so nothing else really.
So did they take him out of service for a little bit, or did they like? No, they just didn't do anything.
And they were just like, oh man.
They just called him into the office and were like, that was totes uncool. bro.
Listen,
Try not to do it again.
We can't have you doing that. And they probably just walked away.
Yeah, the only one that was really looking at it was one of the staffers in the Ministry of Concert, not the Minister of Concert, but the Ministry of Concert, Ord Casto. Fairly certain it's a Sanchium, and Casto. I mean, he didn't worry about it because he was basically, to quote Halopedia directly, the minister ignored the complaint, citing that the Unggoy would quickly recuperate their losses and threatened to impede the progress of Casto's political career. So basically, politicians, man.
Look at them.
That's all.
Again.
Halo is just space politics and space religion. That's all it is.
That's just Star Wars.
Two of the space things you can't talk about.
Yeah.
I mean, that's basically what science fiction is for, though, talking about the things that could be happening in the present, but it's not happening in the real world, so we can talk about it.
Crazy.
So they went and did that, and the Grunts, I mean, they were upset. They were kind of like, are you actually for real? Like, are you for real? And, at first they were just complaining, and then they started complaining with guns.
They started blowing up.
But they didn't just attack the jackals, is the thing. They started killing everybody. They started just slaughtering the entirety
Rightfully
of,
so.
like the lower decks of High Charity were just wasted.
War zones.
They wanted all the smoke.
They wanted respect, and didn't they? It got so bad they deployed an arbiter, didn't they not?
Eventually, but I'm not there yet. I still have a couple more sentences to go.
Oh, I'm sorry. Feel free to continue with the remaining 2.5 paragraphs of lore.
Yeah, of course. So that's the thing. Saying Healy, they were all deployed. More jackals were brought in, but the thing is that the Unggoy, I'm sure that some of you who have played on Legendary know this, they're a little bit difficult when there's a lot of them.
And this is all of them on High Charity, at least.
Several billion.
It's just a lot of grunts. All angry grunts, probably not scared grunts, probably feeling rather vindicated grunts.
Like they were straight up winning. Grunts.
They were slaughtering everyone, grunts.
Victorious grunts. Not quite, but almost.
Put some respect on my name, Grunts.
And so the prophets, they're like, whoa, bro. And they ended up instating an arbiter by the name of Heki Gibbidi.
Hold on, let me look at it.
Give me the smoke.
Heki Gibbidi. We talked about him before. I don't know what we landed on last time.
Heki Gibbidi.
I like to think that it's Gibbidi.
I think it's Gibbidi.
Gibbidi toilet.
Stop.
No, we're not stooping to TikTok humor.
We're not going to brain rot.
We're not. Yeah.
Gibbidi toilet.
We're not going to TikTok humor, please.
That is a generation behind us. Just leave it there.
I brought El Riz to High Charity.
Oh no.
I will accept the Riz though.
I have brought the El Riz. You may goon Duke Dennis. But I take your bus and gats with you.
We need to stop. This is brain rot.
the sacred what is it, the holy
Butt plug.
mausoleum of the Rizzler. Someone's got to have seen that. Other than me, someone has to have seen
I've
that
seen
meme.
it.
Thank you.
Halo 2, if it was actually good, is what it's called.
That's terrible.
It was actually. Oh.
Yeah, that's
You know, I
awful.
might just play that whole thing here in a second. So I'm just gonna get that ready to go.
Oh, boy.
Oh gosh.
You know, it's on topic. Just play it right now.
Oh, I'll do that. that makes sense.
I guess-
Let's
I
think
guess
that's what it's
I
called.
guess it's on
Written to-
topic.
written
It's-
today.
it's
It
not
has,
really-
it has to be done.
let me see. Okay, where is
has
it?
to be
Hold on.
done.
It
Hold
has to
on.
be done.
Hold on.
I want to check his page. I got to see if he's uploaded recently.
Who?
It has to be done.
Oh,
It has to be done.
It has to be done. Whose page?
what's that guy called?
I forget his name.
Uh-oh. Wait, who did what?
It's a really nice grill you have there.
Oh. Oh, what's his
We
name?
haven't checked him in years. He might have some.
It's a nice grill.
He might have
Or he
some-
might have not uploaded anything.
Remember, there was one me and you randomly found it with like involved ice cream in outer space or something like that, and it got really, really cursed.
Gentlemen,
Hey there, Halo fans. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with our friends right after these messages.
W reactors of Kai Cenat and I show speed.
Ugh.
I brought you the Hell Riz,
You may goon Duke Dennis,
but I
and take your bus and Giats with you.
edge the Sigma.
The Lux Maxers decided to have you grittied down in Ohio, and your El Riz streamed on TikTok.
I'm gonna
but
vomit.
ultimately, the terms of your rizzing are up to Baby Gronk.
Already rizzed.
Ski Biddy.
Skibbity.
Do you know where we're Pibby glitched?
The Goon Cave of the Rizzler.
Quite so.
Is this
Here
AI or
rests
voice
The
acting?
ice spice of the Great Riz.
Spice of the
Every
Great
Rizzer
Ritz.
from Ohio to Miller Grove.
Hey, Ohio.
Each one's rizzed up in times of level 10 prestige yachts.
The rizzing of Livy Dunn. The grunt mogging. If it weren't for the Rizzlers, Pizza Tower would have uncannied long ago.
Even oiled up, I do not belong in their goon stead.
Your El Riz.
I am losing
And you
IQ
rightfully
points.
edged in Ohio. The Lux Maxers were overzealous. We know you are no Aiden Ross. This is the true imposter among us. One who would ocker our Patrick Bateman and Mog against the Lux Maxers.
Our digital circus is El Beta. Open your diaphysics, they would use the Riz of Baby Grok to phantom tax us all. The Fortnite is a
If you showed that to us 10 years ago, we would be so fucking confused.
I would
Skibbity.
straight up. I would be foaming at the mouth on the floor.
Oh my god.
I,
Yeah, that's brain rot if I've ever seen it.
I
That's
think-
terrible.
I think I would just start staring at a wall with the amount of brain power I just lost.
Just with the echoing scout laughter in your head. We still got to play TF2 soon.
Yes. Yes. I can't wait to play TF2 with you guys.
It'll be great. So, back on topic. You see, Heki Gibbidi had decided to do a rather I think is reasonable decision. He just started glassing the home world of the Unggoy.
Poor Balaho.
I remember the animation that you just look at. It zooms in on Grunt's face.
It
And
just
starts
just
crying.
crying.
And just
I'm like,
the
oh
one
my
tear.
god.
Like, yeah.
The sad cat meme.
But hey, he gave that one little guy a plasma pistol after.
They earned respect.
That's how they earned the right to fight
They earned
Yeah.
respect.
and not just be construction workers, pretty much.
You guys slaughtered a lot of us. That's really based. There goes your homeworld. Here's a gun.
You may now serve with us.
It's just terrifying. And
You now have earned the right to die for the Covenant.
for
may-
democracy.
You may serve for us or face genocide.
Would you like to die here or die over there? Either way, you're dying. But yeah, the grunts obviously surrendered because they're just like, oh, they're willing to go this far. That was fast. And so Balaho is basically, it's okay. It's not gone, but it is really, really damaged. It's not doing well, but it's not gone. That's an important thing to note. So
It actually got a pretty sweet deal with the Created.
It did?
Yeah.
Tell me more.
Where do you think the grunt mechs came from?
They made
Oh, that's right. Yes.
because I
Yes.
knew it was a religious thing for the grunts.
The grunts immediately took Cortana's offer.
Wow.
I mean, why wouldn't they?
At least their homeworld. Obviously, the grunts who are with the Covenant or with the Banished at the time probably were too scared to do that. But the grunts on Balaho were like, okay.
Grunt mechs give me PTSD.
I would love to see a game where, like in Halo 3, how we fought alongside the Flood, but instead I want to fight along the grunts.
That'd be fun.
Could you imagine just watching waves of them just die for you?
Play Halo Infinite custom games.
Yeah.
There you go.
But after all of this happened, this is when things started really changing. We ushered in the 23rd Age of Doubt. I know you guys know all about that.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, much better than the 22nd, let me tell you. Huge step up.
Huge.
Huge.
But no, for real, the Unggoy, because of that, they were instated as actual members of the Covenant military. Oftentimes actually getting positions in what was originally exclusively Sangheili squads. So they were much more important. Granted, they were still unimportant to everyone else and still treated horribly and probably were the worst treated in the entire Covenant, if not the Huragok treated the worst. So things didn't really get a whole lot better, but at least they weren't just being, sterilized because they couldn't help it. So kind of taking it back to the ministry. I mean, obviously they made a mistake. They should have done something about the infusions being poisoned and all that. So whenever the writ of union was written to kind of solidify the grunts being actually instated within the Covenant as part of their military, this whole thing ended up making it so that the Minister of Concert just kind of got booted. He just got taken out of the whole thing and replaced with the High Prophet of Tolerance. And his whole thing.
I'm sure he's very tolerant. Not at all, probably just cruel.
But no, actually, for real, he did. I think he's one of the few examples of a prophet who actually went and did the thing that he said he was going to do alongside his name. He actually did a good job promoting the relationship between Sangheili and Grunts specifically, and actually was he was the reason why the Covenant started studying the human language to begin with. So he was important. He did a good job, but he was one of the ones that got replaced by the other three prophets that we know of. So. Yeah. Which they're actually there's a quote here from the record from a Sanshium scribe that kind of rounds up this entire story, which was, once fully provoked, the Unggoy were merciless in their violence, lashing out at all species. Their large numbers and tenacious volatility made them a suitable challenge even for the elites. So wow, imagine that.
I mean, for every one elite, there's probably 20 grunts.
Yeah, probably.
So it's just that checks out.
Yeah, there's so many of them.
It's numbers, and you give all of them a freaking needler.
It's done.
You have 4 needlers shooting at you at once. All the super combines.
It's game for y'all.
Give them fuel rods.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's even worse. Black Ops grunts. Oh, those guys are terrifying.
Yeah, but these are street grunts. Okay,
ain't no rules. Ain't no Geneva Convention in the streets.
They all have fuel rod clearance. Okay.
I don't know how. I'll have to find it. But there was a Halo CE mod that gave all the grunts the CE Magnum.
Oh my gosh, no.
Yeah, I'm like, why the blue hell would you do that?
That's terrible.
I'm like, I feel like, I don't know, maybe it was something with Cursed Halo, but I don't think I know it wasn't when me and you played it, but I don't know if they've done any changes. I hope not. I'd rather them just focus on Cursed Halo 2 than make changes to Cursed Halo CE.
You and I need to go and start getting started on some of these things, because the other guy who makes the Cursed mods, Gashner, he actually just dropped Cursed Halo Reach.
He did?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, is it?
So what you're saying is we could all 4 do that?
Yep.
What?
We need to do a playthrough of both Cursed Halos because I am excited to play them.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, we can't all four. So maybe me and you can,
'Cause
Connor.
You two need to play CE because you two haven't done it yet.
And
Me
you guys
Austin-
can record your perspectives now.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, the same guy who made the cursed Halo.
Different guy.
Oh, it's a different.
But
guy.
he is the same guy who did Cursed Halo 3,
Oh, okay.
which was especially fun. I
Okay.
loved
How many
it.
cursed Halos are there?
A lot.
Sweet.
There are 2 different creators who make Cursed Halo mods.
I've seen
Ooh.
the other guy. The other guy is good, but like my experience with Cursed Halo, like with Cursed Halo CE was insane. And I want that guy. You told me he was working on 2, but it's going to be a while because I mean, there's so much to it. There's so much modding and bullshit that he has to throw in there.
Isn't there Cursed Halo multiplayer?
Yeah.
Could we fight each other in Cursed Halo?
Yep.
Why haven't we done that?
Because you guys didn't have a computer.
Well, now we do.
Yes, you do.
Well, I also always have.
Well, yeah, but Connor, poor Connor.
That's true.
Yeah, and also modding is like that one thing that I don't typically talk about because I don't know if you guys are as interested in modding as I am.
I like modding when it's Steam Workshop because that's easy.
Or Thunderstore.
Thunderstore is
I
also
don't
easy,
really-
but
I enjoy the complex modding. I like getting it to work.
I've had easier times like modding like Lethal Company and other games, but like I remember, I don't know, maybe I was just too young, but I remember modding Minecraft is the biggest pain in the ass in the world.
I could not figure it out to save my life. On my Windows XP computer, could not figure it out.
That is the one thing I remember about when I was younger, is just modding Minecraft was terrible.
So then I downloaded a mod pack.
It's easy.
I also couldn't figure it out when I was like, I haven't tried it.
I haven't tried it
I'm
since
the
I was
only
about
one-
9 or 10.
I'm the only one here who
Yes,
it out?
yes, you are. You were the only one.
I took it.
I gave my computer a virus.
Well, that's just because you did that wrong.
I had a virus, and I got scared because I had the virus.
I cheated.
I got rid of the virus. I got up and my pants fell down because I was scared.
Okay, so we need to do modded Halo Reach. Okay.
Yeah.
That needs to be on the
Show me what you were downloading.
And if you want to see the Cursed Halo stuff that we've done in the past, me and Shane did a playthrough on it on the Battle Dudes on YouTube. It's our little YouTube project that we do, and it's fun. It's good. It's a good series, actually. I think it's our most popular series.
It is so unbelievably funny.
It's so good.
I think there's like one episode that didn't. All the episodes have over 1,000 views. I think there's one episode that doesn't. But even I think now, as of now, I think it actually did reach 1,000. But yeah, no, it was. If you want to laugh, I highly recommend. Huh.
Anyway, that's gonna cut it for this segment. Thank you guys for listening. We're gonna be heading over to Thursday now. We're just gonna jump forward if you don't mind. You can catch up to us. We're just gonna jump forward in time. Yeah, on Thursday we're just gonna be doing our typical thing, just to sort of explain that again. Tuesdays are for lore. Thursdays are for the community. So Thursdays will be us addressing all the stuff that you guys are saying to us, showing us, sending everything, all of that. So be sure to be there for that. No PO box this time. I forgot to check. I kind of forgot that I need to include that in my weekly rounds now. So I need to go and check that this week. But yeah, so I hope to see you all there. Again, if you want to join a community, discord.gg/JumperScape. If you want to support us directly, patreon.com/JumperScape or ko-fi.com/JumperScape. And if you oh gosh, I had another call out and it's completely blank. 5 stars. It's really helpful if you do that.
5 stars.
Just 5 stars.
5 stars, please.
Like 5 stars on Spotify. Great. 5 stars and a review on Apple Podcasts. Dude, we're going to read that, first of all. And second of all, it helps us a lot. So I really would appreciate that. All of
Keep
us
it up,
would.
Junior.
Junior.
Yeah.
Our average audience is like 23 to 27.
I'm sure there's a junior. I'm 25.
Thanks, James.
Youngins.
How old are you, Connor?
26.
Whoa. Old man over here.
Look at this geezer.
I had to get my own insurance the other day. The process sucked.
I'm 24. I'm a baby.
That was the worst thing I've
Thank you
ever
for coming to the library. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Sayonara. It's not like terminals. We'll see you all on Thursday.
The Library was produced and published by JumperScape Audio. Funding was provided by our fantastic patrons on Patreon. If you enjoy the show and wish to support JumperScape's future projects or get some sweet benefits, join our Patreon at patreon.com/JumperScape or become part of this truly special community at discord.gg/JumperScape. Thank you for your listenership, and we hope you enjoyed.